Hi, class. It's Miss Griffin. I was just checking in with you because I felt like where we left things yesterday might be a little bit confusing for what you're supposed to do today, so I wanted to talk you through it. So, what you see right now is what the expectations are for class today. And obviously, those of you, you are all coming in today in maybe a little bit different places. And so, I want this list to be clear to you about what you should get done today in class. Okay, this is a step-by-step process. I asked you to already be to the end of step 2 by the time you walked in the door today, but obviously if you are not there, you're going to need to start with steps 1 and 2. Just so you know, I have added some topics to the class brainstorming list, which you'll find in Schoology. If you still don't have a topic, I want you to pick one from those options so that you can get going on your research today. I've linked the Wikipedia articles there so that you can read about them a little bit and get started. So I want you to pick one today if you are still stuck so that you can use your time wisely. Okay? Ideally, you have read that Wikipedia article and gathered information. And your next steps today are to continue finding information. I would recommend using the web for this, although I am going to show you some other resources in Schoology. Okay, so I'm going to try to walk through this as quickly as I can so that you can get to work, but I also want you to feel like you are solid in knowing what you need to know. So, ideally, by Wednesday's class, you will have 2 articles found and crap tested with those crap logs written out. What you must have done is your Wikipedia article and 1 article done. Okay, that's a bare minimum. 2 is much better and will set you up for success. Okay, so you have read your Wikipedia article and gathered information, is what I'm presuming by the time I get to this step. And I did want to talk to you a little bit about that. This is my sample that I've done. And I told you yesterday that I was going to research Laura Ingalls Wilder and her power. And I want to show you that I copied and pasted 2 of our power questions right here under number 2. Who does and doesn't have power? What type of power do they have? And what are the different types and sources of power? As I read my Laura Ingalls Wilder Wikipedia article and tried to fill in some of these boxes, what I figured out is that I was actually not as interested in Laura Ingalls Wilder as I was in the Osage Indian tribe. Because the Osage Indian tribe is the tribe that is sharing the prairie with the Laura Ingalls Wilder family. And I was kind of interested in that idea of the danger of the single story and how I'm afraid that Laura Ingalls Wilder gets to tell the story of the Osage. And so I kind of figured out as I was reading this Wikipedia article and looking at the sources that it wasn't really what I wanted to answer. I think I'm more interested in the Osage and what life was like for them so that I can kind of, I guess, compare the 2 stories to answer my question about how the power here impacted the story. So then I kind of came up with this question of what was it like for the Osage living in the area of the Ingalls family during this time in history. So you can add to your research questions kind of as you read that Wikipedia article. The things that you're curious about, you should add them to this list. Okay? I did find some experts to write down, but I found that my Wikipedia article was helpful in laying out the time frame. So what I figured out is that the word Indian Territory is kind of important. And then I actually need to go back and read my Wikipedia article a little bit more thoroughly on the Osage. But I did pick out this relevant date of 1869 is when the Wilder family moved to Kansas. And so I think I need to focus on that time frame. And the U.S. treaties with the Osage might be a related issue here. Okay, so once I've filled in as much as I can here, I want to show you honestly what I did next was I clicked open any links in these notes that I thought looked helpful. And so this was a big one. Little Squatter on the Osage Diminished Reserve, reading Laura Ingalls Wilder's Kansas Indians. I thought that kind of seems exactly like what I'm looking for. And it actually might be some of the background information I need to get next. So I clicked open a few of these links. Up here you'll see that's my Osage Tribal Council. One thing I'm going to do is I'm immediately going to start bookmarking these articles so that I don't forget. And I can create a new folder, and I can just put Laura Ingalls Wilder. I'm going to just put Osage Research. So now I know that I'm saving these as I go along and I'm not going to lose them. Okay, so I clicked open several links to try to find my next source. And truthfully, once you have found your next source is when you're going to read it and do your CRAP test for this source. I'm going to fill out that sheet and make sure it looks like it's a good fit for what I am trying to find. And you are trying to build your background on understanding the power in the situation that you're coming up with. Okay, so once I found this article, I'm going to do that CRAP test and I'm going to read the article and annotate the article. Okay, what do you need to do for me? Well, you need to log your research steps so that you can go through. Basically, remember I told you yesterday, what I'm really interested in is how your research went for you, how you picked the sources you did, what worked, what didn't, and what frustrations you had and how you worked through them. Okay, so you can do this in a couple ways. I'm going to skip ahead and I'm going to pretend that I have read my article and done my CRAP test, which I've only partially done. Okay, and I'm going to go into day one. This is what I want you to do for me. And you can do this at the end of the day, or you can do this whenever you're finished with one source and moving on to the next one. Okay, so I have listed these 6 questions here as a starting point for you to answer. You can answer them all in one big paragraph. I am not worried about the writing. I want to see the thinking. Okay, so you should write as fast as you can. And in fact, if you want to play doctor, and I actually really recommend you do this because I think it's kind of fun, you can have Google dictate your answers for you. So all you have to do is say them. Okay, you're going to do this under Tools and go to Voice Typing. Okay, when you're ready to start your voice typing, you're just going to click to speak here, and you're just going to answer these questions. Now, a couple things. It doesn't pick up on punctuation except for period. And you can say next line if you want to. Even if you don't put in the periods, don't worry. I'm sure I've read more run-on sentences in the past, and I'm trying to figure out what you were thinking in your research. So here's an example of that. So today's date is Monday, February 26th. And basically my goal today was to kind of figure out what I was trying to learn about Laura Ingalls Wilder, period. And after I read my Wikipedia article, I figured out that, excuse me, I figured out that I wasn't that interested in Laura Ingalls Wilder, and I was actually more interested in the Osage tribe and what happened to them. So I did find an article right away. It's this article called Little Squatter on the Osage Diminished Reserve. Oh, okay. I'm going to stop. It looks like it stopped recording, I think because I coughed and it got confused. But you can see there, I'm just going to go through and answer each of these questions and talk through it. The more information you can give me, the better off, because again, what I'm trying to see here is how you found your sources, what successes and frustrations you had, and how you got to the places you did. Okay, make sure if you skip some of the middle questions because you feel like you've already answered them, make sure you leave off with what new questions you have and what you want to investigate next, because that will really help me understand your process. Okay, so I hope this helps you see what your plan for the day is. And again, Mrs. Lubes is here to help you along with Mrs. Church. You can feel free to shoot me an email, but I'm not sure if I'll get to it today. We will have another research day tomorrow, but then we really need to move toward writing. And so this is a rather quick research process. And again, if you're a little bit behind right now, you got to make sure to get back with the game so that we can move forward and wrap this up as we head into spring break. So I hope you have a great day and happy hunting.